Hi everyone, we're Lito Lapay at Lifestyle Projects and Gardening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, how to dry and preserve basil. Let's get started. If you are new to the channel, I'm from Northwest Indiana, Zone 5B. As you can see it here, we are here in front of this basil. And this basil I planted since May 4. And I've been using this for many times, like recipes and lots of stuff, just to garnish some of the food that I've been cooking. But today we're actually cutting all this basil. I mean, they're bolted, they're producing seeds right now. Show you the step how to dry them and preserve them. And we're not gonna do the air drying or something that you put them in the fridge, put them in a napkin and put them in the fridge, put them up, or use a paper towel. We're gonna do a mostly traditional how to preserve basil. Simple way to do it. So I cut it by the stem like this. Right, so I'm gonna cut all of them like this, right by the stem. You don't have to pull them. So just cut it. So you can see the leaves are not growing below the stem anymore. So you can see it here. They're not growing here any farther down here. They're actually focusing more going up because the so you can see that forming seeds right here. They're focusing more the energy right here on top. Here is getting thinner and smaller actually. You can see the difference here. And some of the leaves here are also gone. So they're focusing more going up. So to avoid that, better as well cut it and preserve them. Once they're bolting, you can do anything about it. You could remove the seeds and cut it. They're gonna grow back again to flowering. So cut it down and they're over here. They're over here. This is a lot. So we're gonna preserve this. There's going to be a lot of basil with this. I love it. I love basil. And we're gonna go inside the house and make sure that you cut the remove the those flowers, like you see it here. Cut this thing, don't include that, remove it. So we fill up water in here. Now we're gonna submerge this inside. Just basically you just have to wash it because you don't want it, you don't want to have some, you know, spider like that one. See, I see a spider right there. Let me go and shake it outside. I'm gonna submerge here. some herbs here because you don't want the just leave it here for an hour. Maybe you could add more, a little bit more water here. The reason I'm doing this is it's just you don't want like those insects or anything like that before we dry them. So they're gonna float over here and you just strain it after that. So we're gonna leave it here. These are the basil for an hour. And then now we dry them. So I separate them in a bunch like this. So what we're gonna do now is you need a string. So I have a string over here. We're gonna tie this thing right here. Tie it. That. You do one more. And then you turn that and then make sure it doesn't fall off, alright? Then you do yeah, as tight as you can. How's that? So that's one. I'm gonna do one more. I think it's better if you put it in like this one, the stem has some kind of like a gap over here. See that? It's good to put it in that gap. And then we just tie it like this. Like that. See that, right? Just turn that, then you. It's very simple. It doesn't have to be a rocket scientist. Just tie it as long as it doesn't come loose. You'll be okay. All right. So we got two here, right here, and we just hang it. So we'll go outside and hang it. I also have a process to do that. I have my own system also. We have a system to do it. Simple system. Okay, you're here outside right now. What we're gonna do is you need these two chairs right here, facing that way, side by side. And then you need a piece of wood. Put it here on top of that. And what we're gonna do is we hang it here. So you can see it. There you go. There you go. So we have three right now. We're gonna leave this for about 2 to 3 days. Like I said, after we dry them, they turn out like this. So this is just an example. I dried this 2 to 3 days ago. What we're gonna do is, you need gloves or whatever, or I'm just using this sandwich bag. So you just have to crush them. See that? Actually, they turn into because they're already dry enough. And sorry, but I don't have any, I can't find any plastic gloves right now, so I'm using this. But yeah, just keep crushing this thing. It looks good. I didn't put any stem in here. They're mostly leaves. So there's no stem in here, like there's no big stem or anything like that. Next is, I actually have a jar here. So you're gonna get a jar, put the date on it, and then I wrote down dried organic basil fresh from the garden. You have a date in there. But usually spices and herbs, they don't expire or they don't spoil. You know, like you could use them from 6 to 3 years. This one, so they don't spoil. The only thing is that they lose the flavor once they are staying in your shelves for a long time. And you put this thing in here. Wherever you crush it, put it in here. There you go. So right now that's all we have, but I got more in there. This is just an example. So once they dry, you crush them and you get a pressed basil. Smells so good. Look at that. And then you get the lid here. Insert the lid there. Seal it. There you go. Then you have your basil that you can use. There you go. We have the fresh dried organic basil fresh from the garden. That's the video for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber, give a thumbs up to help my channel. Please like and subscribe. And we will see you for the next video. Take care. Bye bye.